So Marvel decides to drop their Ironheart trailer the same day DC's dropping their Superman trailer. Let's just go ahead and dive in to see what sort of catastrophe this show is going to give us next month. Now, I know some people are mixed on Ryan Coogler and his directions with the Black Panther movies and of Sinners recently, which I am one of the few people that actually enjoyed Sinners to a degree. I did a review on it if you want to check that out on the channel. Not a big fan of the Black Panther movies. I just think they're overhyped and overrated.
Hello?
The biggest thing going into this trailer is, do we really even care about the character, right? We saw her in Wakanda Forever, but does that mean she needs her own show? Like, are they trying to basically just fill the Iron Man gap with Riri Williams here? Which, sure, I've read her comics, but what about War Machine? What about Colonel Rhodey? Like, what happened to him after he was being freed from the Skrulls, right? You remember that wonderful show?
For real?
Oh, look, the bad guy.
In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview.
Like, is she not capable of understanding what's happening here? She's supposed to be a genius, so wouldn't she realize this is like a trap that's alluding to someone that is mischievous on the other end?
You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you will find a gas mask. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. Wonderful. Do we care? Probably not.
Screw this.
But she's going to figure it out, and she's going to escape because she's not going to die early on in the show, right, in an elevator. Otherwise, the show would be over. So, like, there's no risk involved here. She's going to make it through. Do we care? Probably not. Yeah, well, let's see who is on the other end of this elevator, shall we?
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you in or out?
Here's a wad of Benjamins after I just try to gas you in an elevator. Yeah, sign me up, Chief. You know, the biggest thing I know all of us are asking is, wasn't this show supposed to come out years ago? And how many of us forgot about it up until recently because of the post on X or some of the recent plugins on TV, or should I say the internet? But man, I never had interest to begin with. And the fact that this is actually coming out still is just preposterous.
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
So we're basically just going to put in, oh, is it the dean from Community?
You are not the first genius at MIT.
It sure is. Wow. Oh, nice little Surface Pro plug there for Windows, I'm sure.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad.
After working in Wakanda, you should put some respect on my name because I've worked with the brightest and the best in the world with technology. Am I right?
I want to build something undeniable, something
Important?
iconic.
Right, something iconic, something that was built to memorialize Iron Man, something that was built to establish something that, you know, represents the fate that someone snapped and defeated all the bad guys with. Someone with that same suit of armor, not just on the outside, but on the inside as well. Someone who was a leader, someone who might have fighting and military experience, fighting, you know, actual enemies from, you know, another dimension, some actual serious threats, like War Machine. Oh, that's right. he might not be in this Armor Wars, though. We remember about Armor Wars, right? Maybe he'll be in that show.
It's a brand new.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished...
And we're going to break into this top secret facility with a bunch of regular nobodies with a knife and some nice martial arts kicks.
anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Homeboy can cloak now, too? Interesting.
What will you do, Riri?
Throw a bunch of money in the air and dance to it because I'm rich now, or richer than I was because this guy gave me a bunch of money.
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot. You know nothing
Only on Disney Plus, right? Who actually still has Disney Plus, I guess?
about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so.
I don't even know who this bad guy is supposed to be. I haven't even checked to see if he's from the comics or not. Like, I don't know what direction they're actually going with. What sort of threat is he going to pose for her in this show?
Much bigger than that.
Hulk smash! I mean, sorry. Ironheart smash.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
A shady bunker that is housing secrets. Wouldn't be the first time we've seen this in the MCU.
Bunker's not shady.
Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
The show's gonna have a lot of cringe, isn't it?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
Yeah, do we really expect this show to be good? Ask yourself, honestly, do you expect this show to be good? Like, do you expect this to turn out to be an absolute banger? I have zero expectations. And look, I will be the first to admit if I'm wrong, if this does end up being a sleeper of a show, but I highly doubt it. I definitely think this is going to be on the level of Echo and She-Hulk. It's going to give them both a run for their money. And don't be surprised when the viewership of the show is beyond low compared to those two shows. And dare I say, no pun intended, it'll be lower than Daredevil as well, which again has two iconic figures with Punisher and Daredevil in it. And maybe we'll obviously include a third with Wilson Fisk, but not a lot of people know about Riri Williams. And for all the harping that Thunderbolts got saying, oh, you included a bunch of nobodies, a bunch of, Suicide Squad B characters. Riri is not even close to a B tier character. She might not even be close to a C tier character in the comics, yet she gets her own show. This is just how out of touch I think Marvel has become, and they just don't understand what the plot of the MCU is anymore, and they haven't for some time since Phase 3 ended. So drop your comments, your thoughts. Let me know what you think of this show. Do you think it's going to be a sleeper, or do you think it's actually going to be a hot, steaming pile of garbage, much like Echo and She-Hulk? I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.